Never been on a cruise? Watch this video to see why you should go on a cruise at least once in your life. Hey curl friends, welcome back to my channel Curly World Travel. I'm Carolina and I curate custom trips for curls around the world. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video about travel tips and advice for the curly hair traveler. Today's video is all about cruises and why it is an absolute must at least once in your life. So like this video if you are ready to get started. Cruise lines offer such a unique experience that I highly recommend. Being on a cruise ship is like being in a floating city surrounded by the sea. Like you're surrounded by this vast, beautiful ocean, and you get a chance to see the breathtaking views of destination shorelines and wildlife like dolphins and other sea critters. Like you may be able to even spot a mermaid. I'm just kidding, but that would be kind of cool, right? Like this video if you would actually love to see a mermaid in real life. Aside from being able to be immersed by the huge ocean and activities on board, cruise lines offer amazing shore excursions and activities. This allows you to get the most out of your trip and get a taste of the best your destinations have to offer. In addition to be able to snorkel, zip line, or shop, these excursions give you the opportunity to experience local culture, food, and history. And you don't actually have to do the excursion cruise lines have to offer. You can plan your own day out or use an independent tour company. When you work with a travel agent, you both can figure out what's best for you depending on what you want out of your trip and your budget. But there are definitely some pros to taking the excursions offered by the cruise lines, which I will talk about in a later video. So if you haven't already subscribed, do that now and click the bell so you don't miss that video. Another advantage to taking a cruise is that you can see multiple destinations without having to worry about flights, trains, or ferry schedules. And most importantly, you only have to pack and unpack once. Like I love to travel, but packing and unpacking is probably rated pretty low on my list of things to do. Let me know in the comments how you feel about having to unpack, because personally, I am not a fan. It takes me like 2 weeks to unpack, so you can see why it is a pretty good perk for some of us to be able to go to multiple countries on one trip without having to worry about the logistics of getting there and unpacking multiple times. I actually created an awesome packing list just for you that you can download for free. I put the link below in the description, so if you struggle with packing, do yourself a favor and download that list after this video. Another thing that makes cruises so special is that they are all inclusive. You don't have to worry about food and you have a ton of amenities, live shows, and entertainment available to you. The only things you will really be responsible for paying for is if you want to do any additional excursions or did not add on the drink packages when you booked your trip. So you would have to pay for those drinks and extras you want to do. But not having to worry about food is a huge perk, especially if you eat a lot like me. Buying food every day on your travels can get pretty expensive, but on cruise ships, you don't have to worry about any of that. I also mentioned earlier that cruise ships are like floating cities, which means you also have a great opportunity to meet new people and maybe even lifelong friends. Something you need to realize is that you are going to be sharing a similar experience with so many people on board, so it is highly likely for you to come across like-minded people. There are so many activities on board. There are shows, clubs, bars, pools. You are bound to run into each other eventually, which actually leads me to my next point. You can never get bored on a cruise line. Like there is literally something for everyone. It does not matter how old you are or where you come from. You will find something you enjoy on the cruise. And what's even cooler is that some cruise lines own private islands that you get to access. Like imagine stopping at a private island and not having to worry about crowds and having the entire island to yourselves. Like you really can't beat that. Overall, just know that not all cruise lines are created equally, and eventually I am going to dive in a bit deeper on the different types of cruise lines so you understand what would be the best fit for you. But in the meantime, in between time, comment below what interests you most about cruises. If you are thinking about booking a cruise, let's talk. Book a free 15-minute consultation with me so we can talk about what you are looking for in your next cruise vacation. The link is below in the description. And if you're not ready to talk yet, that's okay. Just go ahead and like my Facebook page, Curly World Travel, and join my VIP group, Curly World Sky Club, where you can ask me anything you are curious about when it comes to travel. Curly World Sky Club will also give you access to the Travel Scoop, expert advice, exclusive deals, and giveaways. It is super easy to join, and the link is below in the description. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Curly World Travel. Next week's video is all about how to choose the best cruise line for you. So don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I post a new video about travel and travel tips for the curly-haired traveler. Like this video if you found it helpful, and share this video with someone you want to go on a cruise with. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video.